My name is Josephine Gallardo. I'm 32 years old. I have a daughter named Brianna Joy Peralta. She's 12. She's the joy of my life. Prior to me coming to the house LA, I was kind of just living day to day, not knowing Jesus Christ, and didn't have a care in the world, in a sense, besides all the stress and anger and things that I was going through personally, not knowing how to deal with those things. I would talk to my sister from time to time. She would talk to me about the Lord. She would ask me to repent and ask me to accept Him. And I thought, gee, what does she know? I found this job that I've been working at for about a year now. And the girls that I work with are amazing. They're so much fun. They make the workplace enjoyable. Angelica came in to work one day, and she was talking about the House LA and how awesome this place is, and she was inviting Dottie and Danielle, her daughter, there to attend the church, and she just made it seem so amazing. I, on the other hand, kind of hid behind my desk and said, please don't let her invite me. Please don't let her invite me. I don't want to go. And the following weeks came along, and I just kept hearing more incredible and great things about the House LA, and it started catching my attention. And then I started thinking, when is she going to invite me? And Easter was approaching, and Angie finally invited me. She said, hey, why don't you bring Brianna down for Easter Sunday to the church? We'd love to have you there. And I thought, yay, she invited me. So I told her I would attend. Unfortunately, that week came about and I didn't make it. So the following week came along, and Angie says, we missed you, you didn't make it. So I said, oh, I'm sorry, I'll definitely make it next Sunday. For sure I'll make it next Sunday. She said, okay, we'll see you then. As that week was just progressing, I was doing a little shopping at a dollar store, and I was approached by a homeless male, and I thought he was going to ask me for money. I became kind of angry and upset inside, thinking he better not ask for money. I only came to buy what I needed. I didn't ask for this. This man approached me. He was dressed in rag clothing. He looked dirty, and I really truly thought he was going to ask for money. Instead, his approach was a lot different, and he just started speaking to me about current events going on in the world today, and he asked me if I knew who Jesus Christ was, and if I believed in Him. And I told him, yes, I do believe in Him. And he asked me if I attended church, or if I read the Bible, or have one in my home, and I told him, no, I don't attend church, nor do I own a Bible, but I do believe. He says, well, you need to get a Bible. You need to get a Bible for your home, and you need to read that with your daughter. You need to learn the Word. I was very touched by that. I thought to myself, maybe I should just go get a Bible right away for the house. And it made me think of Angie, like, okay, for sure I'm going to church this Sunday, for sure. As the week was progressing, it was a Saturday night, early Sunday morning when I awoke, because I had this dream. It was quite strange, actually. I was outdoors in my dream. I was looking up at the sky, and what I thought I saw was an airplane, and there was a huge light coming from this airplane at a distance. It was at a distance, and the light was just illuminating, and it was just kind of not moving, just still, with the lights just so bright. And what I thought was a plane now looked like a cross to me, because it was just, the wings were, like this. And the light became even brighter, and I thought, wow, I was just captivated by this by this thing that was in the sky, so illuminating that plane that ended up looking like a cross just came straight down and arose a tomb. And I woke up and I said, oh wow, what is this? This is just, are these signs that I really do need to go to church? I really do need Jesus in my life. And I took all of that as a sign and, you know, as a message from God, saying that I do need him in my life, which I really did actually. And so that Sunday morning I attended church service and it was the best feeling ever. I just flowed with tears. I couldn't stop crying. And it felt wonderful actually. I can't describe the feeling, but I knew this is where I belonged. I know that he's always been there for me and has watched over me my entire life. I have conversations with him throughout the days in my head, even when I'm not just before bed praying or in the morning praying. Throughout the entire day I'm speaking to him, asking for guidance in certain situations, and just grown closer to him because I feel like I've wasted so much time not knowing him that I have a lot of catching up to do. I want to give a special thanks to Angie, Dottie, and Danielle, especially my sister Ramona. She's always been praying for me. I didn't know it until after I told her that I started attending church and that I accepted Christ. She says, I've been praying for you. I'm so happy. She says, you don't know, but I've been praying for you for a long time.